Welcome coin lovers and treasure hunters. Freeze right there, because if you skip this, you might scroll past a tiny piece of metal that could outpay your entire year. I'm talking about the 2008 Hawaii State Quarter, a coin so underestimated it could be worth more than a luxury car, more than your whole annual salary, even more than some people's homes. And if one of these is hiding in your change right now, you're seconds away from knowing a secret collectors are practically begging you not to hear. The moment you see this coin, something inside you shifts. It's the 2008 Hawaii State Quarter. But don't let that fool you, because in the next few seconds, I'm going to show you how this normal-looking quarter has exploded into $1,200, $3,800, and even $6,250 in the hands of people who simply took a closer look. And here's the part that hits like a lightning bolt. One of these ultra-rare Hawaii errors was pulled from pocket change by someone who literally thought it was fake. It wasn't fake. It was a jackpot hiding in plain sight, sitting in their hand like a tiny silver lottery ticket. And if you think that's wild, wait until I show you the condition spike that made collectors freeze, dealers panic, and one buyer pay so much money that people thought the auction site glitched. This video is about to reveal a truth most people always miss, and missing it is exactly what keeps them away from big money, big opportunities, and life-changing value. You're not just getting information, you're getting the exact key points that turn everyday coins into thousands of dollars. For the people who notice the tiny details everyone else ignores, every detail I'm about to show you is real, verifiable, and worth your full attention. Don't blink. Don't skip. Because your next big opportunity might literally be inside your house right now. Now imagine this. A regular Hawaii quarter from 2008, 25 cents, but struck with the kind of crisp lines and mirror surfaces that grading companies call impossible. One of these in MS-69 condition triggered a bidding war so intense that the final price didn't even sound real. A staggering $6,250 for a coin you could have found in your change cup at a gas station. People think the big money only comes from old silver coins or classic copper cents, but no. Modern state quarters, especially Hawaii 2008, are quietly turning into high-value assets. And the reason is simple: low survival rate. These coins were used, tossed, scraped, stacked, and spent. Barely any stayed pristine. So the ones that did, those are the ones buyers fight over like treasure hunters chasing a disappearing map. But the real monster hiding inside the Hawaii 2008 series is the error variety. And if you've never heard of it, get ready, because this is the part that hits with a full-body shock. There are examples of the 2008 Hawaii quarter with struck-through errors, clashed dies, off-centers, and the ultra-rare double-die obverse that collectors call the Ghost King. And one of these errors, a dramatic off-center strike with the Hawaiian Islands sliced in half by the misalignment, sold for $1,200 instantly. No negotiating, no hesitation, just sold. Because error collectors know exactly how scarce these are. And here's where things go from shocking to unreal. There was a Hawaii quarter discovered with a die break so severe that it looked like a volcanic crack crawling across the design. Collectors nicknamed it the lava fault. And you already know that anything with a nickname in the coin world turns into pure money. That coin sold privately for $3,850, and the buyer didn't even try to hide it. They bragged about the purchase because they knew they had something that could skyrocket in future value. But here's the twist no one expects. The Hawaii quarter has something hidden that even advanced collectors sometimes miss. The dramatic contrast between business strike, satin finish, and proof versions. And the proofs, the deep mirror, black ice, razor edge surfaces, can jump from a few dollars to hundreds when they reach perfect PR70. One of these sold for $480, leaving people speechless because it looked so perfect it almost didn't look real. And now I want you to picture this. You open a small box. Maybe something your grandfather left behind. Maybe a drawer you haven't opened in years. And inside is a shine. Faint but unmistakable. A 2008 Hawaii State Quarter. Maybe it's a regular strike. Maybe it's a satin finish. Maybe, just maybe, It's one of those error coins that turns into free money the moment a collector sees it. And the only difference between someone who makes nothing and someone who makes thousands is simply this. They took the time to look. That's why you cannot click away right now, because in a second, I'm about to give you the most important truth about this coin's value spike. Ready? Here it is. The Hawaii Quarter Series is still climbing. Prices haven't peaked. Demand hasn't dropped. The market hasn't cooled. Every year, collectors quietly buy the best pieces they can find, locking them away and shrinking the supply. And when supply shrinks, prices explode. So if you ever find a Hawaii 2008 quarter with perfect luster, razor-clean surfaces, bold details on King Kamehameha, or any kind of visible mint error, you could be holding $50, $150, $600, even $3,000, plus depending on condition and rarity. And this is not hype. This is simply how the coin market rewards the people who notice what others overlook. Before you go hunting through your change, do one thing for me. Hit subscribe. Because the next video might be the one that shows you a coin worth even more, and missing that video could literally cost you money. Stay sharp, stay curious, and remember, your next big opportunity might already be in your pocket.